it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to give you tips to improve your return to serve. Now, first, a big thank you to Zen Rackets on Instagram for allowing me to use this video. Guys, thank you so much. You have incredible footage. Make sure that you follow them on Instagram. I put their link in the description below. Now, when you are returning serve, especially a good, strong, fast serve, I want you to aim most of your returns right back down the middle. Watch the pros. They're not just going for winners on their return all the time. They're consistent. They center the ball to minimize how much angle the opponent has on the first shot. And if you can get your ball very deep, you can actually pin the ball at the opponent's feet, especially if they come in on their serve and fall into the court. Now, when you are returning serve, you want to move forward into the return, and you can see Felix do that. Look how he is well behind the baseline, and by the time he's done returning the serve, his foot is inside the baseline. So you want to have this pre-movement where you're moving forward. So stand farther back than you typically would think of standing to really get forward movement into the ball. Now, the order of operations, if you will, the order in which things occur is split, turn, hit, step. Split step, you'll turn, you'll hit, and then you'll step into the shot. So watch this. We'll just go through this quickly. So here's the hop, right? The split step. And then he turns, and then he hits, and then right there his foot hits the ground. Watch this again. Split, turn, hit, step. That's the order in which you want to do things on a return to serve. Now, it's a little different, and I'll make content coming up soon on how to return if the ball's coming right at you. But if the ball is coming to your side, that is the order in which you'll do things. So the first idea is we want a split step, and we want pre-movement. We want forward movement into that split step. Now, the proper timing of the split step is to be in the air as the opponent is contacting the ball. So watch this. Watch if we take the server right to contact, which is right there. Look at Felix. He's in the air. And Felix does not hit the ground with his split step until now. So the ball is well on its way to him by the time he lands his split step. Now, that's true if it's a slow serve, a fast serve, tee out wide, if it's a second serve, a first serve. I don't care if you're at the net or you're playing doubles or you're hitting forehands and backhands. Literally, that is the timing of the split step. At any moment, you should be in the air as your opponent hits and then land after they hit. That synchronizes your head with when your feet hit the ground, right? Synchronizes your head, meaning your reaction time, where you react or when you react to that ball and where it's going, with when your feet hit the ground. And when those two synchronize, you can hop into place, hop into position, explode in any direction you need to in order to get the ball. So be in the air as your opponent hits the serve and then land after. Film yourself and make sure that that is true. When that occurs, you then are going to turn. Now, you'll actually see he does a little shuffle here because this is a shorter serve. It's a kick serve that lands quite short in the court. So he's actually going to move forward to this ball with a little shuffle with his left foot and right, but he hasn't changed his stance. He's locked and loaded with his leg. Look at his knee bend. It's unbelievable how much knee bend he has. He's turned. The tip of the racket is up. He has the time for this, especially since it's a slower kick serve. And when he turns, he is not stepping with this front foot. You see a big mistake is players step with that front foot prior to hitting. That will actually make you slower to contact. You want to hit the ball, then let your foot hit the ground. So watch. He turns. He explodes into the shot. Now, as he explodes, his racket is going forward. So which leg is going to go back? That same leg. So the racket's going forward on the left side, so his left leg is going to go backward, and that's what you see, right? That's just a simple every action has an equal and opposite idea. So that's when the right leg goes forward, then the foot hits the ground. So film yourself. Split, turn, hit, step. Now, when he does this full follow through, absolutely love the fact that his racket goes all the way to his back. And this back leg kicking up, doesn't that remind you a little bit of a server, right? When we're done serving, the back leg kicks up. If you're left-handed, it's actually your left leg as well. Now, when you recover, and you need to recover quickly, you need to recover facing forward, and you can see him doing that. So he returns the serve, and notice where he returns it back down the middle and very deep, right near the guy's feet. That is just an absolutely perfect return of serve. Down the middle, pinning the ball at your opponent's feet. Now watch Felix. See how he slides back to the center? He hits back down the middle, slides, facing forward. So he does a side step, side shuffle while facing forward. Look at his space, by the way. This is the ready position I always teach. Have your elbows out away from your body. Racket is centered perfectly in front of him. I absolutely love this ready position. The ready position is often overlooked by players because they'll say, well, I'm not a beginner. I don't need to worry about a ready position. Ready position is so important. So I want you to work on this. Have an idea of where you want to return the serve. If it's a really fast serve or you're struggling with the return, center the ball back down the middle deep. Stand farther back than maybe you typically do so you can get pre-movement into the return. You'll be in the air as your opponent hits. When you land on the front half of your foot, you'll then turn to that side. The ball's coming basically right to him, so his step is going to be basically forward. If the serve was, let's say, out here, he would have to step, with this foot this direction as he's, hitting and then stepping. So it's all based on where the ball is. But he turns, great rotation. He's then going to press up with his body to get up on top of this ball. Since it's a kick serve, he's going to move up into this shot so that the contact is more, belly button height. He hits, follows through, and then his foot hits the ground. And then he, after returning, as I mentioned, after returning back down the middle, he shuffles quickly back to the center of the court to play the rest of the point. Let's play this out. Hits a great second shot cross court, gets a weak ball, hits the ball back to that same corner, and then he hits this beautiful little drop volley into the open court. So let's watch this in its entirety. Watch the return to serve technique and how hitting the ball down the middle deep actually sets him up to win the point. So if you copy the Felix Auger-Aliassime return of serve technique, there is no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.